Spirit Talker tells the story. Things the African American warrior has done for this land. Gather close now. The fire burns low, but the stories never die. Let an old spirit talker speak the truth that the history books sometimes try to forget. Listen. Long before this nation had a name, before the flag meant anything to anyone, there stood black hands wrapped around muskets, black feet marching on frozen ground. The Spirit says, "You want 10 things? I will give you 10. But know this, every number carries a heartbeat." First, in the time of the Revolution, when America was still a baby crying for freedom, African men bled for that same cry. Crispus Attucks, say that name slow, fell at the Boston Massacre. The first blood spilled for American independence came from a black man's veins. The Spirit asks, who remembers the first sacrifice? Second, then came the Civil War, brother against brother, chains against souls. More than 180,000 African-American soldiers put on Union blue. They didn't just fight to preserve a country. They fought to end the nightmare of slavery. Many ran toward freedom by carrying a rifle for a nation that had once called them property. That is what warriors do. They rewrite their own destiny with courage. Third, after the war, the Buffalo Soldiers rose. The Plains tribes gave them that name, not as an insult, but as a prayer, because the buffalo fights with fury and never backs down. These black cavalrymen built roads, guarded mail, protected settlers, and patrolled the wild frontier. Dust on their boots, stars in their eyes. The Spirit honors the ones who walked where no one else would walk. Fourth World War, I called them across the ocean. Europe saw their courage, even if America looked away. They fought under French flags, wore foreign medals, and came home to the same hatred they'd left behind. The Spirit says, a warrior who fights for a people who despise him, that is not weakness. That is a mystery most cannot understand. Fifth World War II, and now we speak of the Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen brothers who painted the tails of their P-51 Mustangs bright as fire. Bomber crews called the ones who never lost a plane. They flew through enemy flak, through the lie that black men couldn't fly. And when they landed, they still couldn't drink from the same fountains as the white pilots. The Spirit weeps at such foolishness and salutes such grace. 6, because of warriors like these, something shifted. President Truman saw the truth in 1948. Segregation in the military made no sense when black men died just as bravely as any other. They helped to segregate the armed forces, not with protests alone, but with performance with blood, with the undeniable proof that courage has no color. The Spirit nods. Sometimes the strongest argument is a life laid down. 7th Korea, frozen mountains, brutal hills. African American soldiers fought shoulder to shoulder in integrated units for the first time. They helped defend a nation halfway around the world, not because they had to, but because the call came and they answered. The Spirit knows duty is a language every warrior understands. 8th, Vietnam, thousands of black men served in those jungles. Many earned medals for valor. Many never came home. Those who did return to a nation that often spat on their sacrifice. The Spirit remembers them. The ones who fought 2 wars. One overseas, one for dignity when they return. Heaven keeps their names on golden scrolls. 9th, the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military award. African American soldiers have received it, some while breathing, some long after their spirits flew home. Extraordinary courage under fire, running toward danger when every instinct said run away. The Spirit bows to such fire. 10th, serve in every branch: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, even the new Space Force. They stand guard at home and abroad. They watch while you sleep. The Spirit says, the story is not over. It never ends, while one warrior still wears the uniform. The buffalo and the wing.
Remove the mask. The unseen. God sees all.
Listen. If you cannot see them in life, you will not see them in death. Because blindness of the spirit does not disappear at heaven's gates. The mask you choose to wear here must come off there. And in the eyes of God, there are no disguises. Some people wear religion like a mask, politics like a mask, money like a mask, patriotism like a mask. But heaven don't honor masks, heaven honors truth. And some of the biggest lies ever told were told while standing beside an American flag.
Standing beside the flag,
But blind inside. See, if you can recognize a white veteran faster than you recognize an African-American veteran, then spirit already exposed something inside you. Not hatred alone,
but conditioning,
programming.
the signs of a child of man.
Because a child of God recognizes sacrifice by spirit,
Not by skin.
If you cannot see the unseen soldier,
then maybe the blindness ain't in your eyes.
maybe it's in your soul.
In your soul.
Remove the mask. Because every time a brown-skinned veteran is ignored,
History bleeds again.
the devil don't always come with horns. Sometimes he comes with silence. Silence when black soldiers die. Silence when their names disappear. Silence when their contributions get pushed to the back of the conversation.
Listen carefully.
If you only honor sacrifice when it looks like you,
That is not spirit, that is ego, that is flesh, that is the child of man.
trying to play God.
Trying to play God.
Spirit sees deeper.
And heaven sees deeper than uniforms.
God sees intention.
God sees sacrifice.
God sees the lonely battlefield prayer.
Nobody else heard.
Remove the mask. Because if you don't remove it here,
You will remove it there.
at heaven's gates, there are no Democrat masks, no Republican masks, no race masks, no church masks, no money masks.
Just spirit
Pure spirit.
and the truth of who you were when nobody was watching.
The unseen soldier is bigger than the military. The unseen soldier is every human being society refuses to fully see. The foster child, the poor man, the forgotten mother, the veteran with PTSD, the brown-skinned warrior who defended a nation that still struggles to defend his dignity. And still,
They stood tall. They still stood tall.
never forgotten.
So Memorial Day ain't just remembrance.
It is revelation,
A mirror held up to America,
showing us who we honor and who we overlook.
If you cannot see the unseen soldier,
Then ask yourself,
what else has your mask kept you blind to? Because children of God
see humanity first.
children of man,
see categories first,
humanity first.
spirit first. The unseen soldier was never unseen to God.
And one day,
Every mask falls,
every title disappears.
every race disappears, every lie disappears,
And only spirit remains.
never forget. remove the mask. Remove the mask.
Standing before heaven's gate, imagine Jesus looking into your eyes and asking, "Did you ever thank a black veteran?" What will your answer be? Will you say you thanked the soldiers whose names were celebrated, but ignored the ones history often left in the shadows? Will you say you honored freedom, but forgot many of the men and women whose brown hands helped defend it? Will you say you saw the uniform, but never truly saw the person wearing it? From the American Revolution to the Civil War, from the Buffalo Soldiers to the Tuskegee Airmen, from Korea to Vietnam and beyond, countless black veterans stood watch, while others slept in peace. Some came home to parades. Some came home to silence. Some came home to discrimination. Some never came home at all. At Heaven's Gate, there are no political parties, no social classes, no skin colors to separate us. There is only truth. And the question may not be whether you knew their names. The question may be, did you see them? Because if you cannot see the unseen soldier in life, how will you recognize him in eternity? Today is a good day to say two simple words. Thank you.
Not because they were perfect, not because they asked for praise, but because they served, and service is one of the highest forms of love.
Spirit Talker Wisdom. If you cannot see the unseen soldier on earth, do not expect to recognize him standing beside you at Heaven's Gate. If you cannot see them in life,
you will not see them in death. If you cannot honor them here, you will not recognize them there. Remove the mask. See the buffalo soldier. See the buffalo soldier. See the red tail. See the unseen soldier. Unseen soldier.
because freedom was never free, and some of its greatest protectors remain hidden behind the masks of history. The unseen soldier is only invisible to those who refuse to look. The buffalo and the wing. Let me tell you a deeper story now. After the Civil War, the 9th and 10th Cavalry Regiments became the Buffalo Soldiers. Some say the native tribes gave them that name because their hair reminded them of buffalo fur. But the elders say something else. It was because they fought like the sacred buffalo, fierce, unrelenting, impossible to break. They rode horses, they built roads, they died of disease and arrows and bullets, and they never stopped. Then came the Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen, America's first black military aviators. They traded horses for wings, they painted their tails red, so the enemy would see them coming, and the bombers would know they were safe. Segregation said they were inferior, but the sky does not know color, and the Red Tails proved it, mission after mission. One rode horseback through the dust, the other rode wings through the clouds. Both carried the same spirit. The Buffalo Soldier opened the gate, the Red Tail flew through it. And every generation that follows walks a path they helped create. Unseen warriors of Ohio. The Spirit says, look closer now, not at statues, at names. Charles McGee, born in Cleveland, a red tail who flew 409 combat missions. World War II, Korea, Vietnam, 409. He lived to be a symbol of perseverance. His spirit flew higher than any plane. Benjamin O. Davis Jr., commander of the Tuskegee Airmen, first African-American general in the Air Force Ohio Veterans Organizations, still speak his name with reverence. Harold H. Brown, Tuskegee Airman, Ohio State, graduate shot down over Europe, prisoner of war. Survived, came home to Ohio. The Spirit met him at the gate when he passed in 2020. He was welcomed. Clarence C. Jameson, one of the first black combat fighter pilots, lived and died in Cleveland, a red tail whose fire never dimmed. Walter L. McCreary, original Tuskegee Airman, prisoner of war, finished his journey in Columbus, Ohio. The Spirit asks, how many Ohio children know these names? How many Veterans Day parades have they watched from the other side of the veil? Remove the mask. The Spirit talker must speak plain now. You see signs everywhere. We support our veterans. But the mask asks, which veterans? The mask sees a uniform. The Spirit sees a sacrifice. The mask salutes a crowd. The Spirit remembers a name. From the Buffalo Soldiers to the Red Tails to the black veterans who came home carrying scars nobody could see. Many served, many sacrificed, many were forgotten. But heaven keeps perfect records. The Most High does not judge the color of the skin, the rank on the shoulder, the medals on the chest, or the name on the grave. He judges the spirit that answered the call. So remove the mask. See the buffalo soldier. See the red tail. See the unseen soldier. Because if you cannot recognize them in life, how will you recognize them at heaven's gate? The final word. The Spirit talker sets down the talking stick.
Freedom is never free.
That's what the old veterans say. And the contribution of African American soldiers is woven into the history of every American battlefield. From the Revolution to this very morning. They defended freedom. They protected the Constitution. They built military history. They advanced civil rights. They served in every major conflict. They sacrificed their lives for a nation that did not always recognize their service. But the Spirit recognizes. And if you listen close, when the wind blows through the flags, when the bugle plays taps, when the shadows stretch long across the cemetery, you can hear them. Buffalo soldiers, red tails, unseen heroes, not forgotten, never forgotten. The unseen soldier is only invisible to those who refuse to look. Now go tell the story, or the story will tell itself without you.
Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, this ain't just a rap. This is a prayer with a pulse. From Freeman bail bonds to the unseen soldier, thank you. Now let the Spirit ride the rhythm. Yeah. Yeah.
Crispus Attucks first drop in the snow. Black hands on the musket before the flag could grow. Revolution blood, freedom's early cry. They ain't want you in the story, but you still showed up to die. Buffalo soldier, dust on your boots. Riding through the hate, planting justice roots. Built the roads, ran the mail, never turned around. The spirit said walk, you walked on holy ground.
Thank you, unseen soldier. I see you now. You wore the uniform when the world wore a frown. From the red tail sky to the frontier ground. Freeman Bell guns boast. You never let us down. Freedom ain't free, that's the cost they paid. Every chain broken, every battle they stayed. So I lift this rap like a candle in the shade. Thank you, warrior.
Your debts repaid, red tails flying with the tails painted red. Bombers called them angels, but the angels bled. Tuskegee rising, no runway too short. Proved the black man's wings could outfly the court. Harlem hellfighters, hellhounds on their trail. Fought for a nation that put them in jail. Came back home to the same old chains, but the spirit don't forget, heaven knows their names. Truman saw the truth in 48, desegregated duty, but it came too late. For the ones who already gave they all, fighting 2 wars, one overseas, one in the hall. Korea mountains, Vietnam rain, medals on the chest, invisible pain. Cleveland's Charles McGee, 409 flights, Ohio's own stars. In the darkest nights, Harold Brown, shot down, rose again. Powell the professor, that's a warrior's pen. Jameson McCrary, Davis Jr. the chief. The spirit knows your name even when the world's belief was a lie. But you kept the faith, now you sit at the table where the righteous wait. Remove the mask, see the unseen. The uniform don't hide the sacrifice. The medal don't tell the price. But heaven keeps the books, and heaven never looks away. Yeah.
Thank you, unseen soldier. I see you now. You wore the uniform when the world wore a frown. From the red tail sky to the frontier ground. Freeman Bell bends bows. You never let us down.
Freedom ain't free, that's the cost they paid. Every chain broken, every battle they stayed. So I lift this rap like a candle in the shade. Thank you, warrior. The debt's repaid. This is Freeman Bell bonds. We post bonds, but you posted yours with your blood, your boots, your breath. So this ain't just a thank you, it's a recognition. The unseen soldier is only invisible to those who refuse to look. We see you, rest now, red tails, run free. Buffalo soldiers, and to every black veteran from Ohio to the motherland, your freedom is secured, no bond required. Ho!
A Spirit Talker story. There's a story America tells. Then there is a story America forgets. The first story is written in books. The second story is written in scars. When I was a young boy searching for my identity, I learned something powerful. The Most High keeps records that man forgets. Many people can tell you the names of generals. Many people can tell you the names of presidents. But very few can tell you the names of the black soldiers whose blood watered the roots of this nation. That is why today I say, remove the mask. Because if you cannot see the unseen soldier, you cannot see the truth. Chapter 1, the first sacrifice. Before there was a United States of America, before there was a Constitution, before there was a flag flying over 50 states, there were African men willing to fight for freedom. One of those names was Crispus Attucks. His blood touched the ground before America became a nation. His sacrifice became one of the first prices paid for liberty.
The mask remembers the revolution. The spirit remembers the man. Chapter 2, preserving the Union. When the Civil War divided the nation, more than 180,000 African American soldiers answered the call. They fought not only to preserve a country, but to destroy the chains of slavery. Many wore uniforms, many carried rifles, many carried hopes that their children might one day walk free. The mask sees a battlefield. The spirit sees generations being liberated. Chapter 3, the Buffalo Soldier. When the war ended, the mission continued. The 9th and 10th Cavalry rode across the frontier. Native tribes called them Buffalo Soldiers, not as an insult, but as a sign of respect. They built roads, protected settlements, guarded mail routes, patrolled dangerous territories. They rode through dust storms so future generations could ride through opportunity. Before the red tail touched the sky, the Buffalo Soldier walked the earth. Chapter 4, the Harlem Hellfighters. Then came World War I. African American soldiers crossed oceans to defend freedom. They fought in foreign lands while returning home to segregation. Imagine that, willing to die for a nation that still struggled to recognize them as equals. Yet they fought anyway, not because freedom was free, but because freedom was worth fighting for. Chapter 5, the Red Tails. Then the sky opened, the Tuskegee Airmen arrived. The Red Tails, pilots with courage in their hearts and red paint on their wings. They escorted bombers through enemy fire. They protected American lives. They shattered myths, they shattered barriers, they shattered excuses. The Buffalo Soldier rode through dust. The Red Tail rode through clouds, but they carried the same spirit: faith, discipline, courage, sacrifice. Chapter 6, breaking the chains. Their excellence became impossible to ignore. Their performance forced America to face a truth. A soldier's value is not measured by skin. A warrior's worth is measured by character. In 1948, military segregation began to fall. Not because somebody gave freedom away, because these soldiers earned respect through sacrifice. Chapter 7, Korea and Vietnam. The story continued. Korea, Vietnam, deserts, jungles, mountains, foreign soil. African American soldiers stood beside fellow Americans carrying the same flag. Many returned home, many did not. Many earned medals, many earned silence. The mask remembers wars, the spirit remembers names. Chapter 8, Ohio's unseen heroes. Here in Ohio, the story still lives. Charles McGee of Cleveland, 409 combat missions, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, 3 wars, 1 warrior. Harold Brown, shot down, captured prisoner of war, yet unbroken. Clarence Jamison, Walter McCreary, Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Names that should be spoken more often than they are, because heaven knows them, even when history forgets them. Chapter 9, the question the mass sends. I support veterans. The spirit asks, which veterans? The mask sees a uniform. The spirit sees a sacrifice. The mask sees a parade. The spirit sees a mother who lost her son. The mask sees a holiday. The spirit sees a life given. Chapter 10, Heaven's Roll Call. One day, every soldier will answer a final roll call. Not before a general, not before a president, but before the Most High. There will be no political parties, no racial divisions, no earthly titles, no masks. Only spirit will lay truth, only the record of what was done when duty called. And when that roll call comes, the Buffalo Soldier will answer. The Red Tail will answer. The Harlem Hellfighter will answer. The unseen soldier will answer. And heaven will recognize every sacrifice. Spirit talker, closing wisdom. If you cannot see them in life, you will not see them in death.
The Spirit Talker Story. There is a story America tells. Then there is a story America forgets. The first story is written in books. The second story is written in scars. When I was a young boy searching for my identity, I learned something powerful. The Most High keeps records that man forgets. Many people can tell you the names of generals. Many people can tell you the names of presidents. But very few can tell you the names of the black soldiers whose blood watered the roots of this nation. That is why today I say, remove the mask. Because if you cannot see the unseen soldier, you cannot see the truth. Chapter 1. The first sacrifice. Before there was a United States of America, before there was a Constitution, before there was a flag flying over 50 states, there were African men willing to fight for freedom. One of those names was Crispus Attucks. His blood touched the ground before America became a nation. His sacrifice became one of the first prices paid for liberty. The mask remembers the revolution. The spirit remembers the man. Chapter 2. Preserving the Union. When the Civil War divided the nation, more than 180,000 African American soldiers answered the call. They fought not only to preserve a country, but to destroy the chains of slavery. Many wore uniforms, many carried rifles, many carried hopes that their children might one day walk free. The mask sees a battlefield. The spirit sees generations being liberated. Chapter 3. The Buffalo Soldier. When the war ended, the mission continued. The 9th and 10th Cavalry rode across the frontier. Native tribes called them Buffalo Soldiers, not as an insult, but as a sign of respect. They built roads, protected settlements, guarded mail routes, patrolled dangerous territories. They rode through dust storms, so future generations could ride through opportunity. Before the red tail touched the sky, the Buffalo Soldier walked the earth. Chapter 4. The Harlem Hellfighters. Then came World War I. African American soldiers crossed oceans to defend freedom. They fought in foreign lands while returning home to segregation. Imagine that, willing to die for a nation that still struggled to recognize them as equals. Yet they fought anyway, not because freedom was free, but because freedom was worth fighting for. Chapter 5. The Red Tails. Then the sky opened. The Tuskegee Airmen arrived. The Red Tails, pilots with courage in their hearts and red paint on their wings. They escorted bombers through enemy fire. They protected American lives. They shattered myths. They shattered barriers. They shattered excuses. The Buffalo Soldier rode through dust. The Red Tail rode through clouds. But they carried the same spirit. Faith, discipline, courage, sacrifice. Chapter 6. Breaking the chains. Their excellence became impossible to ignore. Their performance forced America to face the truth. A soldier's value is not measured by skin. A warrior's worth is measured by character. In 1948, military segregation began to fall. Not because somebody gave freedom away, because these soldiers earned respect through sacrifice. Chapter 7. Korea and Vietnam. The story continued. Korea, Vietnam, deserts, jungles, mountains, foreign soil. African American soldiers stood beside fellow Americans carrying the same flag. Many returned home, many did not. Many earned medals, many earned silence. The mask remembers wars, the spirit remembers names. Chapter 8. Ohio's unseen heroes. Here in Ohio, the story still lives. Charles McGee of Cleveland. 409 combat missions. World War II, Korea, Vietnam, 3 wars. One warrior, Harold Brown, shot down, captured prisoner of war, yet unbroken. Clarence Jamison, Walter McCrary, Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Names that should be spoken
Heaven knows them, even when history forgets them. Chapter 9, the question. The mask says, I support veterans. The spirit asks, which veterans? The mask sees a uniform. The spirit sees a sacrifice. The mask sees a parade. The spirit sees a mother who lost her son. The mask sees a holiday. The spirit sees a life given. Chapter 10, heaven's roll call. One day every soldier will answer a final roll call. Not before a general, not before a president, but before the Most High. There will be no political parties, no racial divisions, no earthly titles, no masks, only spirit, only truth, only the record of what was done when duty called. And when that roll call comes, the buffalo soldier will answer, the red tail will answer, the Harlem Hellfire will answer, the unseen soldier will answer. In heaven they'll recognize every sacrifice. The spirit taught the closing wisdom. If you cannot see them in life, you will not see them in death. If you cannot honor them here, you will not recog.
Picture the gate. Not the one you see in paintings. The real one. And standing there. Jesus doesn't ask about your politics, your bank account, your pride. He looks into your eyes and asks, did you ever thank a black veteran? Let the spirit ride. Yeah. Standing at the gate, keys of brass and bone. I thought he'd ask about the church I never phoned, or the nights I lied, or the hands I shook. But he just held my eyes like an open book. Did you thank the ones who wore the blue and gray? The ones who fought for freedom while they couldn't even pray? For the right to sit up front, for the right to cast a vote. Did you thank the soldier with the battle in his throat? I opened my mouth, nothing came out, 'cause the truth in heaven don't allow a clout. I thanked the names on the marble walls, but forgot the ones who crawled through the darker halls.
Heaven's gate, heaven's gate.
Don't ask your rank,
Don't check your rate.
just one question, straight and true.
Did you see the unseen?
Did you thank the few? Buffalo soldier, red tail high, fought like eagles in a prejudiced sky. If you didn't see them on earth below, you won't recognize them when the trumpet blows. From Lexington snow to the Vietnam rain, black boots marching through the blood and the pain. Some came home to a hero street, some came home to silence a bitter defeat. Some wore the uniform but couldn't wear the pride, 'cause the same flag they fought for left them outside. Drank from a different fountain, sat in the back, but still stood in the line when the world went black. I thank the generals, I thank the brass, but did I thank the brother who didn't last? The one who died in a field I'll never walk, whose only witness was the mud and the hawk. Jesus don't stutter, Jesus don't lie. He asked me again with a tear in his eye, did you see the uniform or the skin underneath? Did you honor the warrior or just the teeth of the celebration, the parade, the speech? Or did you leave the unseen in a shadow's reach? Oh!
Heaven's gate,
Hey!
heaven's gate.
Don't ask your rank,
Don't check your rate.
just one question, straight and true.
Did you see the unseen?
Did you thank the few? From the revolution to the desert storm, black hands held the line when the world was warm. If you cannot see them here below, you won't know them at the gate. And that's the truth, you know. So I fell to my knees on the crystal floor, said, Lord, I missed some, I could have done more. I thank the famous, I thank the bold, but the quiet ones, their story wasn't told.
The buffalo soldier, dust on his face. The red tail shot down but saved by grace. The Korean war vet with a limp and a dream. The Vietnam brother who still hears the scream. I never shook his hand, I never bought his meal. I never said I see you, your sacrifice is real. And now at the gate with nothing to hide, Jesus just nodded and he didn't have to chide. The silence said more than 1,000 sermons could. You honored the war, you forgot the hood. Remove the mask. See the buffalo soldier. See the red tail. See the unseen soldier. Because if you cannot see them in life, you will not see them in death. If you cannot honor them here, you will not recognize them there. Today is a good day to say 2 simple words. Thank you. Not because they ask for praise, but because service is one of the highest forms of love. The unseen soldier is only invisible to those who refuse to look. Now go before the gate closes.
Free men, bail bonds.
Ho, 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 ho.
Free men, bail bonds.
Ho, 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 ho.
Free men, bail bonds.
Ow, ow. Free man bail bonds. Ho, ho. Free man bail bonds. Ho.
Yeah. Spirit talker. Listen carefully, child of God. Do on earth as you would do in heaven. Because when you reach heaven's gates, you will not be allowed to wear your mask. No titles, no brands, no politics, no religion, no fake image. Only spirit. Remove the mask. Walk in your truth. Heaven sees spirit. La verdad vive dentro.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody walking earth, wearing different disguises, different personalities, hiding spiritual crisis. One way to money mask, bank account pride, big house, nice watch, empty spirit inside. One way to brand mask, covered in designer lies. Nike, Adidas, trying to purchase self-worth through the skies. Louis Vuitton on the purse while the soul feel broke. Gucci on the body while anxiety choke. Coach bag hanging off emotional pain. Trying to look rich while spiritually drained. See, heaven don't care what logo on your chest. Spirit can be judged by material success. You can drive a Toyota Camry, a Honda Civic too, a Ford F-150 shining fresh and new. But when spirit leave flesh and return to the sky, that vehicle stay parked when the body dies. Take the mask off, walk in your truth. If you can't face yourself now,
How you face heaven's truth.
no MAGA,
No Democrat,
no Republican pride.
only spirit standing naked with nowhere to hide.
Take the mask off, the Most High sees within,
Not the image you created.
but the spirit underneath skin.
Spirit over image, no more hiding. Heaven sees everything.
Child of God. Some wear the religious mask, big church energy, big Bible quotes, but no spiritual integrity. Christian on Sunday, devil by night, talking about die while moving through spite. Some call themselves Catholic, some say they priests. Whole time feeding ego instead of inner peace. See, religion can become another disguise. It's spirit disconnected while the body memorized lies. The Most High don't care how loud you preach. If your actions contradict every lesson you teach. Some with a political mask, arguing left and right. Mac a Democrat trying to prove who right. But heaven ain't divided by earthly teams. That's human ego trapped inside dreams. See, spirit don't ask what party you defend. Spirit asks what energy you chose in the end. Did you heal people or spread division and hate? Did you awaken spirit or manipulate fate? The hardest thing for a human being to do is sit in silence long enough
to meet themselves. Because silence removes the mask.
See the deepest mask, emotional inside. The tough mask covering fear and pride. The angry mask hiding the venom and pain. The popular mask addicted to fame. The sexual mask seeking validation through lust. The victim mask making trauma identity and trust. The strong mask pretending everything okay, while the inner child slowly breaking every day. That's why people stay distracted all their life. Phones, money, sex, attention, strife. Anything to avoid meaning spirit face to face. Anything to avoid silence in a lonely place. But eventually every mask crack apart, and heaven expose everything hidden in the heart. No Nike, no Gucci, no family name, no political title, no social fame. Only truth, only spirit, only the child of God beneath it all. That's why a man must become a gentleman, and a woman awaken into a lady. Because those ain't earthly labels, those are spiritual transformation.
That's all. Walking your truth.
If you can't face yourself now,
How you face heaven's truth.
no MAGA,
No Democrat,
no Republican pride.
only spirit standing naked with nowhere to hide. Take the mask off,
The Most High sees within,
not the image you created.
but the spirit underneath skin.
Listen, when your spirit reaches heaven's gates, the Most High won't ask, what car did you drive? What brand did you wear? What political side did you choose? How famous were you? No, the question will be, who were you when all the masks came off? Spirit talker, be blessed. Let's say,
Listen. Before man can face God, he gotta face himself. Before a soul can walk through heaven's gate, it gotta stop hiding behind earth's face. Because the mask ain't your identity. The mask is what pain taught you to wear when truth felt too heavy to carry.
take it off, face your truth.
Spirit talker. Once you identify your mask, yeah. Once you identify your mask, you identify your pain. You start seeing every smile that was covering up rain. You start hearing every laugh that was hiding your cry. You start asking your own spirit, who am I when I don't lie? See, most people don't know themselves. They know survival. They know the person they became just to stand in denial. The child got wounded, the adult got dressed. Put pride on the outside, but fear in the chest. That's why I say, don't just look in the mirror, look through it. Because the face you show the world ain't always the spirit moving through it.
Who are you?
Behind the mask,
Tell the truth. Take off the mask. Let your spirit breathe. You can't heal the wound that you refuse to see. Take off the mask. Let your soul confess. God don't need your image, He needs your realness. Walk in your truth, stand in your name.
the mask was survival.
But it's not your claim. Let it go. God sees you.
No more hiding. Understanding your mask means understanding your protection. Some masks came from trauma, some came from rejection. Some came from a mother who couldn't love you right. Some came from a father who disappeared in the night. Some came from foster homes, cold rooms, strange beds. Some came from words that still live in your head. Some came from being strong when you should have been held. Some came from walking through heaven while feeling like hell. So don't hate the mask, it helped you survive. But now you gotta ask, is it keeping me alive? Because what protected you as a child can imprison you as a man. And what covered your fear back then can block God's plan. behind the mask, there's always a story. Not everybody hiding, it's chasing glory. Some hiding shame, some hiding guilt, some living in houses that pain helped build. Behind the mask is a child of God, trying to remember heaven while walking through the fog. Behind the anger, there might be grief. Behind the ego, there might be disbelief. Behind the money, there might be emptiness. Behind the title, there might be loneliness. Behind the religion, there might be fear. Behind the loudest voice, there might be someone who don't want God too near. The spirit talker said when truth knocks open, when pain speaks, listen. When God whispers, focus. Because wisdom don't always come dressed like peace. Sometimes wisdom comes when the mask starts to crease. Listen deeper. The child remembers.
Take off the mask, let your spirit breathe. You can't heal the wound that you refuse to see. Take off the mask, let your soul confess. God don't need your image, He needs your realness. Walk in your truth, stand in your name.
The mask was survival,
but it's not your claim.
there's levels to the mask, and they come in disguise. Some sit on your face, some live in your eyes. There's the money, where success hides pain. There's the family name, where pride hides shame. There's the political mask, Republican, Democrat, MAGA hat too. But God ain't asking your party when He asks,
who are you?
There's the religious, Christian, Catholic, preacher, priest. But a title on earth don't guarantee spirit release. There's the brand name Nike, Gucci, Louis, Coach, dressed in the flesh while the soul goes broke. There's the tough guy, the man that won't cry, chest full of thunder, but a child inside. There's the pretty mess, the social media shine. Everybody sees your picture, but nobody sees your mind. And when you stand at heaven's gate, you can't bring none of that there. No car keys, no house deed, no outfit, no chair. Only truth, only spirit, only what God can hear. So remove it on earth before you give remove by fear. No mask in heaven, God knows.
truth only.
Now let me take you deeper. The mask began after birth, because before earth touched your body, your spirit knew it.
Listen. Act 1 was the mask. Act 2 is the mirror. Once you remove what the world taught you to wear, you finally meet what God placed inside you. This ain't just music, this is doctrine. This is revelation.
Spirit,
So
seed, children of God.
I am not just flesh, I am not just bone, I am not just a name carved into a stone. I am spirit, I am soul, I am seed. 3 parts of me fighting over what I need. The seed is the body, the world you can see. The flesh that gets hungry, the pain that bleeds. The soul is emotion, the tears and the fire. The part of me wounded by love and desire. But the spirit is God, that voice deep within, the whisper that warns me before I sin. The spirit don't scream, it moves real low. But if you sit still, that's what truth gon' show. I had to learn me through other people's eyes, through pain, through silence, through betrayal and lies. But God put us on earth for one sacred reason, to learn ourselves through others in every season.
Learn yourself through others.
Spirit inside,
Spirit inside.
My GPS ain't on no phone. It's God's personal spirit when I'm walking alone. When the world gets loud and my heart feels cold, God speaks in thoughts that protect my soul. My GPS keeps guiding me through the storm, through the mess, through the enemy. I don't walk by pride, I don't walk by fear. I walk by the voice that only God can hear.
God's personal spirit
Guide me home.
I'm never alone.
Yeah. They told me pray loud, but God heard my thoughts. They told me bow down, but God knew my heart. They told me look outside, but the truth was within. The first conversation started under my skin. Thinking about your thoughts is talking to God. That secret language, that sacred ride. No man can hear what God hears in you. No crowd can judge what your spirit been through. Your mind is the altar, your thoughts are the flame. Your wisdom is born when you call on His name. Not just with lips, not just with sound, but when your inner child finally settles down. That low voice inside you, that's not confusion. That's GPS cutting through illusion. That's God's personal spirit saying, child, be still. Your flesh is hunger, but your spirit has will.
Be still.
Listen inside.
God knows your thoughts.
Stillness reveals truth.
Stillness reveals truth.
Noise hides pain.
Stillness.
Silence is where the soul stops performing. Silence is where the mask falls off. When you sit alone, you are not empty. You are sitting with God. Stillness.
True. Sit with God.
I had to sit in the quiet just to hear my own name. Not the name they called me when they handed me shame. Not the title, not the label, not the mask on my face, but the child of God standing inside my place. The world loves noise because noise distracts. Keeps your soul in circles, keeps your spirit trapped. But when the room gets quiet and your heartbeat speaks, that's when the strongest man may feel weak. Because stillness don't lie, stillness don't play. Stillness will show you what you hid away. It'll show you your anger, your pride, your fear. Then whisper, my child, I'm still right here. Meditate on truth, let your breath slow down. Let the spirit rise while the flesh sit down. The soul needs healing, the seed needs rest, but the spirit needs God sitting in your chest.
Heal the soul.
Rest the seed.
Raise the spirit.
The language of God is deeper than speech. It reaches where human hands can't reach. Before you say a word, God already knows the root of the pain and the way it grows. Your thoughts are not random, your thoughts are a room where darkness can visit or spirit can bloom. Be careful what you feed when your mind gets weak, cause the devil loves thoughts that you refuse to speak. But wisdom comes when you examine the mind, when you ask, is this God or is this mankind? Is this my flesh reacting from pain? Is this my soul crying in shame? Or is this the spirit giving the correction, moving me closer to God's direction? A thought can be a warning, a thought can be a test, a thought can be God pulling truth from your chest. So I don't run from my mind anymore. I don't fear the silence behind that door. I sit with my thoughts until wisdom appears. Then I turn that wisdom into words you can hear. Heal the soul. Living words.
Speak the truth.
We are children of God, not slaves to the mass, not bound to the pain, not chained to the past. We are spirit, we are soul, we are seed, born with a purpose, born with a need. We are children of God, let the truth be known. You can lose the world and still come home. Spoken by the shit.
Spoken by reggae
Listen. Act 1 was the mask. Act 2 was the spirit. Now Act 3 is humanity. Because after you learn yourself, you must learn how to see others.
Especially the ones this world refuses to recognize.
The unseen, the unheard, the forgotten soldier.
Unseen soldier,
God sees you.
God sees you.
March in spirit.
Oh, yeah.
This is a blessing. This is a blessing for the soldier they forgot to name. The brown-skinned warrior who carried this nation's pain. The one who stood in uniform yet still got overlooked. The one whose blood was written in a hidden book. They waved the flag but didn't show your face. They praised the war but erased your place. You served the land but the land stayed blind, like your sacrifice was left behind. But God saw every march, God heard every cry, God counted every tear that fell from your mother's eye. God saw the boots, the scars, the grave, the courage it took for a soul to be brave. This ain't just Memorial Day, this is spiritual memory. This is honor for every unseen soldier who gave life, labor, and legacy.
We remember.
God remembers.
God.
Bless the soldier.
March for the unseen soldier. Pray for the name they never told you. Raise your hand, remove your mask. God knows the truth of the past. March for the unseen soldier. Brown-skinned spirit, heaven's holder. If the world don't speak your name, God still writes it in his flame.
Unseen,
still chosen.
heaven knows. Why every crowd they show on the news look like only one color paid the dues? Why every veteran hat gets seen with pride? The brown-skinned veterans get pushed to the side. They don't always block you with a sign. Sometimes they block you with silence. Sometimes they erase you from the picture, then call that peace, order, and compliance. But truth don't need permission, spirit don't need a camera. A soldier don't stop being a soldier because the world got selective grammar. If you can see them in war, but cannot see them in light, then you are wearing a mask that cannot enter heaven's light. If you cannot honor the brown-skinned veteran as quick as you honor another, then you do not understand humanity and you do not understand your brother.
See your brother,
See your sister.
remove the mask.
The mask of humanity is when people claim love, but only recognize sacrifice. When it wears a familiar face
The mask of patriotism,
is when a country praises service.
but forgets the servants.
The mask of religion
Is when a person says, God bless America.
but cannot bless all God's children inside it.
All God's children,
Equal in spirit,
no mask at the gate.
equal at heaven's
At
gate.
heaven's gate, there is no color privilege, no political badge, no family name, no social class, no brand on your clothes, no flag big enough to hide your spirit. You cannot enter wearing a mask. You used to ignore another child of God.
At heaven's gate, God asks for truth.
Not your title, not your party, not your position, not your money, not your excuse.
So if you could not see your brother on earth, how will you stand before the Father in heaven? If you could not honor the soldier in life,
not honor.
That is guilt dressed up in ceremony.
Equal at the gate,
Tell the truth,
God sees all.
we are equal at heaven's gate.
No mask, no lie, no hidden hate.
God don't judge by skin or stain.
He weighs the spirit and seals the fate.
We are equal at heaven's gate.
Learn that truth before it's late.
Oh,
If you can't see me standing here,
how will you see me over there?
Over there,
Heaven's gate.
remove your mask.
This is not anger, this is alignment. This is not hate, this is correction.
Because a child of God does not ask to be worshipped.
The child of God has to be seen.
Seen in service,
Seen in sacrifice.
seen in sacrifice,
Seen in uniform.
seen in life.
The unseen soldier did not fight for half a memory. He did not bleed for selective history.
He did not die,
So society could crop him out the picture
knew the story.
and call that patriotism.
No,
His blood speaks,
his spirit stands,
his soul reports to God.
not man.
And when that soldier reaches heaven's gate,
God does not ask,
did the media recognize you?
God says,
My child, I saw you.
I saw you,
My child,
come home.
my child, come home.
humanity in the unseen. Humanity begins when the mask comes off.
When pride bows down,
When privilege gets quiet.
when the heart gets soft.
Humanity is not just loving
People who look like you,
humanity is
Recognizing God.
and someone the world taught you to overlook.
the unseen
Soldier,
is bigger than war.
he is the unseen. The unseen.
Listen. Act 1 was the mask. Act 2 was the spirit. Act 3 was humanity. Now Act 4 is ascension. This is where the album stops being music and becomes a mirror. This is where the listener must ask,
Who am I without the mask? Who am I before God? Who am I when nobody is watching? Remove the mask, tell the truth.
Spirit Talker. The mission of Spirit Talker is not to entertain your flesh. It is to awaken your spirit before your soul leaves your chest. I don't speak just to rhyme, I speak to remind. I speak to the child of God buried deep inside your mind. I speak to the one who survived pain and silence, the one who learned to smile while fighting inner violence, the one who wore a mask because truth felt unsafe, the one who learned survival but forgot their holy place. Spirit Talker is the voice between heaven and earth, reminding every soul that God knew you before birth, before your name, before your shame, before your scars, before your blame, before the world taught you to hide behind skin. God placed a spirit deep within, deep within, deep within,
deep within.
before the pain.
God knew you. This is the mission. Wake up the spirit. This is the truth. Make the soul hear it. This is the calling. Remove the disguise. You cannot meet God wearing mankind's life. This is the mission. Stand in your light. Walk in your truth before heaven's side.
Spirit Talker came with a message to say,
Remove the mask.
before Judgment Day.
Remove it now.
Walk in truth.
Judgment Day.
Remove it now. I am not here to flatter the ego. I am not here to feed the pride. I am not here to make your mask comfortable while your spirit dies inside. I came to speak to the hidden place where most people refuse to go. That room in your mind where only you and God know. That place where your thoughts confess, but your mouth will not say. That place where your soul remembers what your flesh pushed away. I came to say,
You are not your money, you are not your clothes, you are not your title, you are not who everybody knows. You are not your political mask, you are not your church seat, you are not your family name, you are not your public speech. You are spirit, you are soul, you are seed. You are a child of God with a heavenly need. And until you face yourself, you will keep running in place, wearing different versions of the same old face.
face yourself,
Same old face.
child of God.
A mask can protect you from people.
But it cannot protect you from God.
A mask can fool a crowd.
But it cannot fool the Father.
A mask can help you survive Earth.
But it cannot enter heaven.
So learn to remove it here before you are forced to remove it there.
Here before there,
No mask in heaven.
God sees all.
There was a child who learned to hide early, not because he was fake, but because survival required silence. He watched people smile while carrying hate. He watched people pray while judging God's children. He watched people speak love but practice rejection.
So he built a mask.
One mask for pain,
One mask for anger.
one mask for family,
One mask for society.
one mask for the mirror.
Every mask had a purpose. Every mask had a wound. But every mask also became a wall between him and his own spirit.
One day he sat alone.
No crowd,
No noise,
no applause,
no enemy,
no excuse.
just silence. And in that silence,
God did not yell.
God whispered, my child, that face you are wearing is not the one I gave you.
Not the one.
I gave you.
Come back.
Remove the mask.
Remove the mask.
Let the spirit breathe. Remove the pain that the flesh received.
Remove the pride.
Remove the lie. You cannot hide from the Most High. Remove the mask.
Let the soul confess
God cannot heal.
what you won't address.
Walk in truth, stand in grace. Heaven only knows your original face.
Original face.
Let it breathe.
Most High. Ascension is not just death.
Ascension is not just that.
Ascension is truth rising while you live.
It is when the spirit stands up.
Then the flesh stops driving.
It is when the soul stops begging for approval from people who never knew your assignment. It is when you stop asking the world to validate what God already placed in you.
Ascension is when you say,
I know my mask,
I know my
I
pain.
know my shadow,
I know my
I
name.
know my spirit,
I know my
I
seed.
know my soul.
I know what I need.
I need truth, I need stillness, I need wisdom, I need God. Not performance, not ego, not applause, not a crowd.
Because the highest version of you,
Is not the one society celebrates.
it is the one God recognizes.
When the mask comes off,
God recognizes.
truth rising.
Ascend.
Ascend.
Ascend. Spirit talker. It's not a man trying to be famous. Spirit talk is a message trying to be heard. A word sent through pain. A testimony shaped by survival. A doctrine born from silence
Voice speaking to the spirit.
inside another child of God. This mission is for the masked, the broken, the proud, the quiet, the unseen,
the misunderstood,
for the ones who learned how to live,
but forgot how to be,
for the ones who know how to talk,
but forgot how to listen,
for the ones who know how to pray, but forgot how to sit still
and hear God answer inside their thoughts.
This is the ending of the album, but the beginning of the mirror.
Oh,
Because after the last beat fades, you still have to face yourself.
and when you do not run.
Sit with your truth, sit with your pain, sit with your spirit,
Oh.
sit with God.
Then rise.
Then rise.
Sit with God.
Sit with God.
Spirit talk.
Sit with God.
Spirit talker.
Here with God. This is the mission. Wake up the spirit. This is the truth made so here. Remove the mask. Stand in the flame. God still remembers your heavenly name. This is ascension. Truth in the light. No more running from heaven's sight.
Spirit talker came.
With one last test.
Walk in your truth.
Remove the mask.
Remove the mask.
Remove the mask.
Walk in truth.
Heaven knows your name.
Listen. When this song ends, do not just turn the music off.
Turn the noise off.
Sit with yourself. Ask God,
What mask am I still wearing?
what truth,
Am I still hiding?
what pain am I?
Still protecting?
What spirit am I?
Still silencing?
Because the mask may have helped you survive,
But your truth,
is what will help you ascend
you cannot wear your mask.
at heaven's gate.
You cannot lie.
To the one who heard every thought
You cannot hide.
from the Father, who placed His Spirit inside you.
So remove it now.
Walk in truth now.
Heal now.
Rise now.
Rise now. Because when the spirit is free, the soul can breathe.
And the child of God
Can finally come home. Come home.